It is easy to get overwhelmed with getting the house ready for the holidays, especially when we are in the middle of trying to work, take care of family, and manage extra things to do on our already jam packed schedule. And we tend to put off taking care of our health until January. But you are worth taking care of your health, and I'm going to share with you a couple of simple ways to do that while you are getting ready for the holidays. So, one thing that we need to do is to clean up and switch out the decorations from fall to Christmas. I always like to start with the kitchen. It is the heart of the home, and whenever you do have guests over, most of the time everyone is located there or at least near there. And so, what I like to do is just clean whatever surfaces are going to be seen, as well as the pantry and the fridge, because those are hot spots of interest. And then the main bathroom is up next. I think that it's worth switching over your household cleaner to one that is all natural and non toxic. Conventional cleaners are filled with toxic chemicals that you are breathing in, and that's going to affect your entire body and the body of each of your family members as well. And I always like to say that if you have to open up the windows to air out the chemical fumes after you're done cleaning, or the cleaner irritates your skin or makes you feel woozy and gives you a headache while cleaning, then it is not worth using. I remember experiencing all of these symptoms, and that cleaning was just so miserable and I dreaded it. And when we clean the entire house, and you're just sitting and sleeping in it all day, and we are just constantly surrounded by these harsh chemicals, and it's a lot for our liver to process. Our liver is the main detoxification organ in our body, and it does have systems set up to handle the harsh chemicals that we come in contact with in our environment. But the thing is that today we are just overwhelming that system on a daily basis with the chemicals that are found in our household cleaners and even in our personal care products like shampoo and conditioners, hairspray, makeup, lotions, perfume, cologne, and it's just really hard for the body to keep up with. I use the Thieves Cleaner, and I have been for years. It's 100% non-toxic, and it's scented with high quality essential oils that actually support my immune system, and it works incredibly well. It's safe to use around kids and pets, which helps to give peace of mind. And this is the only cleaner that I have under my sink. I use it to clean my entire house, and it's very affordable. One bottle makes 28 spray bottles, and each one comes out to being less than $1 a bottle. Another thing that I switched out years ago was candles. We all want our homes to smell good and feel cozy and inviting for ourselves and also for our guests, but many candles are scented with synthetic fragrance, and they burn off chemical fumes in our home, and just like with the cleaners, we are breathing this in. So instead, you can easily just diffuse essential oils and get holiday scents with just a few essential oils. Plus, when you are diffusing high quality essential oils that are pure and contain their natural constituents, they are also going to be supporting your health, like your immune system and your emotions at the same time, which is amazing. Diffusing oils like the ones I have here are festive, and they help everyone feel grounded, more joyful, and they support the respiratory system, which is great. Diffusers also come with light options, so if you really love the light that candles give off, then you can still get that with using a diffuser. Plus, they are safer because you don't have an open flame. If I have company staying overnight, then I like to wash the bed sheets before they come so that they are nice and fresh. Laundry soap is another product that switching out to a non-toxic one can greatly benefit your health. We are lying on the sheets all night long, breathing in against the pillow, or even wearing clothes all day and all night, and any harsh chemical present is lying on our largest organ, which is our skin, and those can be getting absorbed into our body. And then instead of dryer sheets, which is another thing that is filled with chemicals, I like to use the wool dryer balls. I get them off of Amazon, and then I scent them with essential oils. I also like to set out fresh towels in the bathroom and make sure that there is enough soap, and even store extra toothbrushes, floss, and toothpaste in the drawers in case my company forgot theirs. When it comes to the decorations, I like to keep it fairly simple. I like to prioritize the Christmas tree and hang some stockings by the fireplace. I also have a little Christmas village, and then I place some small knickknacks around the house so that you definitely know that Christmas is here, but it's not too much and it's manageable for me in this season of life that I'm in. I have an artificial Christmas tree, as you see there, and I scent it using essential oils. I actually have a whole recipe for that here on my channel, and I'll link that for you guys. And one of the things that I love most about decorating the Christmas tree is that it forces you to slow down, which is hard to do because we live in such a fast-paced world, sometimes I'm not even aware of how little time I take to rest when I'm doing an activity like decorating the tree or even with baking with sourdough. And that's why I think that they are just so healthy to do. And, with sourdough, I'm doing it all the time, but obviously the Christmas tree is just, once a year. But if you're able to find something that helps you feel like that on a more regular basis, then that is ideal, because no matter what you do, you just can't force them to be quicker. It is what it is. It takes as long as it's going to take. Another thing that comes to my mind would be to do like a puzzle, like a 1,000-piece puzzle, because it forces you to slow down. And initially you feel frustrated because you're like, why isn't this happening quicker? But then as you kind of take more time, you kind of just sit down and you get into it and you slow down, and it is very healthy and very much needed for most of us. And something else is to think about, what Christmas is really all about. And that is the birth of Jesus and how God sent him to us to ultimately die on the cross to pay for our sins and to give us, grace and mercies with each new day. And to ponder on that while you're doing these activities, I think is really important. And especially with Christmas right here, it's important to remember what this season is all about. And it's not just about materialistic things. It's about, friends, family, and the love that God has for all of us. We all have something that we can be grateful for. God loves you. He loves me. And it's important to take a moment to say thanks and to be grateful for all the blessings that he has given us. And we do that, around this time of year, but it's important to do that year long. And then y'all know that I love food. I love to bake, I love to cook, I love to eat. And so I definitely wanted to share a holiday cookie recipe, or at least some cooking inspiration with you guys in this video. And I adapted this one from a recipe that I found online. I'm not going to link it just because I do want to tweak it and kind of make it a little bit healthier. I will include what I did in the description box just in case you really want to know, but stay tuned because I will be updating this and hopefully we'll share like a short or something on it here on my channel. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make it a little bit healthier. Once I figure that out, I will share that with you guys. But essentially, I just wanted to share the inspiration of like having a plate of cookies on the table for yourself and for your guests is very nice, and they are decorative and really pretty just to leave out on the counter, and also easy for people to pick up and eat and walk around with. So today I made these almond cookies here, but you could also do like oatmeal raisin cookies, pumpkin cookies, chocolate chip cookies. Those are all really fun options to make as well, especially around this time of year. Or even like thumbprint cookies with the jelly in the middle. Those are really good too. So to make these almond cookies, what I did was I cubed up some almond paste and I put that in the food processor. Then I mixed that with some almond flour, vanilla extract, almond extract, sea salt, an egg white, and some honey. The original recipe called for sugar and I substituted in honey, but in my opinion they were still a little too sweet, and that was due to the almond paste. It's really hard to find one that doesn't contain some sort of added sweetener. But at this point, I think I'm just going to try to figure out how to make it myself at home, which I don't know how to do, but I'm going to try to figure it out. And actually, if you guys know, please let me know in the comment section because I would love to learn. And then what I did was I set the dough in the refrigerator for 30 minutes or so, and it made it a lot easier to work with. And then I mixed up another egg white, and do not worry, I did not throw away any of the egg yolks. I mixed those two together with another egg and scrambled it up and just kind of ate that later. There's no waste around here, especially for the most nutritious part of the egg. And then I used a cookie scooper to get the dough. Then I used my hands to form it into a log shape, and I brushed the tops with some egg white and then finished it off with some sliced almonds. And then I formed it into a horseshoe shape. And then I just repeated the process until I used up all the dough, and then baked these cookies in the oven until the bottoms were golden brown. This is what they look like when they came out, and they were really good. Just need to tweak that sweetness level just a little bit. So that's all I have for this video. I wish you all a very happy, healthy holiday season. If you want to see any of the products I mentioned in the video, I link them in the description box. And be sure to subscribe, like this video, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Stay well, my friends.